Alrighty, moving on from the defense, we're now going to work on evasion. So evading your attacks is super important because I believe once you defend attacks, it's still going to give you an effect of pain, or you're going to take a little bit of damage even if you're defending it. So evading it, I believe, is the secret to staying pretty, but also avoiding any pain or damage that could come through defending an attack, because you're still using a body part when you're defending. So from the ground up, one of the first ones that we like to work on, very similar to the last one with the half circle back, but drilling it so it becomes second nature, is taking your left leg back and then your right leg back, just like so. So again, if we repeat it, we go 1, 2, making sure you move out the way of in a timely manner. 1, 2. Again, 1, 2, making sure your eyes stay up. Now, a good little drill you can do with a partner is using a noodle, or alternatively, any sort of stick. And what you can get your partner to do is just to move out the way of, and move out the way of, just like so. And that's going to build the natural reaction to get out the way of the kicks. It is an alternative to getting kick and checking, but this way is avoiding the attack altogether. Now, moving up, push kicks. So alternative to Tim parrying the push kick, what he can also do is gauge my body movement. So if I was to throw a push kick at Tim, instead of him parrying, all he can do is step out on his back foot, and I'm short with the push kick. He's evading the push kick altogether. If I throw the right push kick, all he's got to do is just take that step and lean back. Notice his upper body or upper trunk's not moving too much. It's all in his lower body. His distance is managed. He avoids a push kick. Moving up from there, if I was to throw a high kick at Tim, this is something that's very important that I like to drill, and it's one of those things that I like to think of as a sixth sense, because when we guard up Tim in front of the camera, there's 3 ranges that we like to look at here. You have your low range, anything from the hip to the thigh downwards. Your mid range, which is about your nipple level to your hip, and above that, nipple and above up to the head is your high range. This is where it's important for this exercise especially to develop the knowledge of when to lean back, especially for a high kick attack, which can be super devastating if landed in the correct place. It's usually a good night. So, guarding up. What Tim's going to gauge, obviously the first one with that push kick where you step back and lean, or step back and move back, is very similar, but now he's going to add a step, but also lean his upper body back. Now it's super important to make sure, people say to me, should I keep both hands up? Let's have a look and see. And you can see Tim, whilst he is protected, he is very top heavy. So what I do allow or tell people to do is to have a counterbalance with their left hand. That's going to allow them to return to their normal guard a lot faster. So guarding up, as I throw this right head kick, Tim's going to take his little step with his back foot and he's going to lean back just like so. Again, stepping back and leaning back. Alternatively, the same step back, lean back applies regardless of the kick. So if I throw my left, Tim's movement is not going to change. He's relaxed, he's balanced, and he steps back and leans back. From there, what we're going to look at in the videos later down the line is a counter attack. So if he steps back and lean back, he can chop the leg and shut the hamstrings down. That there, ladies and gentlemen, is our most basic evasive techniques. So remember, the more you practice, the better you'll get. Remember what I said about the sixth sense in regards to your 3 levels and developing the instinct on when to move your legs back or cross check, when to midsection check, or if it comes higher than that, having the ability to know when to lean back.